Hey, it's wonderful to see you today. I tell you what, I would say before we see ourselves together again, maybe 3 things you should try and do. 1, grab a book of an artist that you really like that has notes in it. Piano is the sheet music, but you could get something that has a guitar tab in it too, so you can follow along with your guitar as well. But pick one key that is other than C major and do everything you could do in C major in that key. That's a great start. So I would suggest playing 5 notes and going up to a G and then playing a G major, G, A, B, C, D, E, that has 1 sharp. So if you can play that was C major, F major, G major, C major, G major, C major, F major, C major. The progression is C major to G, which is a 1 to 5, then back to 1, then a 5, then a 1 again, then a 4, back to 1. If you can do that in the key of C, you could also do that in the key of G. G major would go to D, G major, C, G major, you would use the same chords in their intervals. In the key of C, we played a major to a major to a major to a major. So in the key of G, play a major to a major to a major to a major. If we go to the key of A major is going to go to E major. And then it's going to go also to the other key of having a D major, because both A and D are major in the key of A. So concept is, if you can play a melody, like in the key of C, then you could also go up and play that in G. It's going to use that F sharp, but it's the same thing that you did in the key of C. C, B, A, G. In the key of G, G, F sharp, B, D. The intervals will always be the same. So by knowing that, here's how we figure that out. In the key of C, major third, minor third, perfect fourth. So when we continue that, gives us major thirds, minor thirds, perfect fourths, and then we use those with different rhythms. Good at just playing 1, 3, 5. And then everything else is just added. You can do the minor third. You can do the perfect fourth. And you can even do it with the same movements. The idea is to get one hand doing a rhythm like 16th notes. Let's say we play E diminished, and then C major. 1, 3, 5, 3. And then it turns into a groove. Latin, samba, rock and roll, bluegrass, Beatles. Doesn't matter what it is. As long as you're trying to read it and you're trying one thing at a time, it's great. So I suggest the book. Try and go over your triads, your major triad, the minor triad. Do that with every key. So C major, C minor, C sharp major, C sharp minor, D major, D minor, D sharp major, D sharp minor, E major, E minor. And maybe when going through it, play the full triad on one hand and play just the major third or the minor third on one hand and see how that works. So you can start hearing these intervals. Major third, major third, major third, major third, major third, major third. It's very interesting to hear just harmonies by themselves. Other than that, try and do everything you're doing here with correlation to your guitar. I think playing multiple instruments at the same time is really groovy. And honestly, I think you're doing a wonderful job. It's just now trying to have a little bit more fun. So take a concept like our 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 as being the notes inside any major scale, which work really well, and try and play like a C major. D minor. 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7. Very nice seeing you today, Dennis. I really do hope you come back at some point in time. If nothing else, and you're not interested in doing music again, just give me a buzz, tell me how you are doing, and touch base. Don't be a stranger, okay? And be awesome. Aloha.